And now we're live. Hi,
Live.
everyone. So we have the two Jessicas from Fit for Mom Asheville together today.
Jessica M's.
The two Jessica M's, exactly. So everyone, I'm Jessica Maurer. I'm the lead mama here at Fit for Mom Asheville. And thanks so much for joining us with our fun Lunch and Learn little Ask the Expert series. And today I have with us Jessica Meinch, who is one of our instructors, but more famously known as the Kevin Bacon of Asheville. So if you've never met Jessica Meinch, Jessica, well, she knows everyone in Asheville, and if she doesn't know them, they're only separated by about 2 degrees. That's what happens, I guess, when you're a local, right? Yeah, close enough.
Yeah.
Jessica is one of our amazing instructors here at Fit for Mom Asheville. She leads our Friday classes with total body conditioning, which is just a sweaty, fun, good time. But what most people don't know about Jessica is that she also is an entrepreneur and has her own business. And we are going to dive into that of how, Jessica, how do you balance having your own business and your family life and teaching and all of the amazing things that you do. So first and foremost, why did you decide to start your own business? And tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. I started my own business. I've actually had several small businesses in catering, including like a catering company that I was running, doing private catering and nannying and stuff like that. But about 4 years ago, I started Healthy Living from the Inside Out, which is I use the Arbonne products, which their tagline, I guess, was healthy living from the inside out. Everything you put on your body, in your body, and not just that, but I wanted to encompass movement, how you were talking to yourself, how your relationships with other people were. I wanted it to be all encompassing healthy living. So the reason I started was because I was in a major mama funk, 4 kids, and I always start to choke up at this because I was in such a low point of my life, really feeling like, oh, I'm just a mom. This is like my everyday life. How many more poopy diapers am I going to change? How many more years am I going to breastfeed? I loved it all. I really did. I love my kids. I loved being a mom to young children, but I seriously was so burnt out. We have okay. I was so burnt out, and I really didn't spend any time on myself. Alone time? What's that?
What are you high for us?
The one that drove me to starting my own business, really, with Arbonne. Because it gave me an opportunity. Now, it was really, really scary because I had that mom guilt of, oh my gosh, I'm spending a couple hours away from my kids. Like, what am I thinking? Like, I'm their mom. This is my job. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it honestly, it wasn't good for me. Okay, buddy, downstairs now. Thank you. And it took me a really long time to be able to be okay with having time to myself. But then I also realized that in starting this business, how many other people I was going to meet, especially other moms who were in that same situation, even with just their first child. I think I just buried it so deep, like, nope, like any time for yourself is selfishness. Like you got to just keep that buried. But there are moms, even just with one child, who were in that same space as me. So it really helped me to connect more. As Jess said, it calls me Kevin Bacon. And I do know a lot of people because I was already connecting with people whenever I would go out, grocery store, restaurant, playground. I was talking to everyone anyway. And this just gave me a whole new reason to connect with people and to help not only moms, but moms to live a healthy lifestyle, but to help their families as well. So that's how I got into it.
That's awesome. And you brought up some really good points of like you were a mom and you had all of these things going, and now it's family, personal relationships, teaching classes, and running our own business, and being a parent of 4 children. So what are like 2 ways that you balance all of that and keep all of that kind of going every week?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's my oldest is 11, just so you can kind of know the ages. They're all about 2 years apart, 11 to 4.5 right now. And um, I wouldn't even say I'm the expert because every day I'm learning. But I think one thing that I've learned, just even the past year of even being with Fit for Mom and having a regular like workout exercise schedule, is being present in each thing. When I am with my kids, I'm with my kids. When I started my own business with Arbonne, I was having to figure that out because I was trying to run my business while breastfeeding and homeschooling and doing this, and I was trying to do it all at one time. And I, realized that it just that wasn't working for me. So I had to make a lot of mistakes, get really stressed out, not do anything for a couple of days, and then I'd be like, I'm the worst person, and then come out of that guilt and just move forward, and but really being present in each thing, and knowing that even now, like, this is okay. I'm talking to you for 30 minutes and my kids can go and do things by themselves. I don't need to be with them every single minute. And it's just like giving yourself permission to try something and make some mistakes and just really see what works for you. And something may work for a while, but then you have to try something new. So I balance it all by saying, you know what, 9:30, I'm working out. Y'all are doing your schoolwork or you're playing. And then it's family time, at nighttime. I don't want to be on my phone, working my business. I want to be spending time with my husband. So it's just like, and I'm not a list maker. I'm not a schedule person. But I kind of have this like, oh, here I am right now, being present at this time, doing this. I'm working on Arbonne right now. This is what I'm going to focus on. So kind of compartmentalizing, but I don't ever make like a schedule or a list and say this time to this time or anything like that, but just trying to be fully present and not get distracted.
Yeah, I think that's so vital, is like not getting distracted and putting that priority and the quality of what you're doing. But you brought up the fact, and I love this because you've mentioned this a couple of times. So you're very transparent with your kids of, I'm working out now. I'm working now. I've got to work on Arbonne. What have you found like the most important lesson that you've taught your children about work ethic through all of this has been?
Well, I was thinking about that, and I was gonna say, I'm hoping that I'm teaching them that you can work hard, and to try things. I don't want them to give up, but also I don't want them to do something that they're not enjoying. So I'm trying to still find the balance of that. It's like, you know what, let's do this for a while, even if it is like, if you're like, I'm going to start my own business, you can't just give up. But also, if it's not working out, you have to figure out when you need to move to something else. Okay, now I just lost it. I was gonna say, then I was like, but I think I was gonna say, taking a break when you need it. Oh, I was gonna say something else. See, this is the thing. You put me on the spot. I'm like, this is why I need notes.
Back to you. Get on it.
About work ethic. This is what I was gonna say. Something that I really struggle with is, and maybe, I don't know, not taking things personally.
Ooh.
Part of work ethic. I mean, if it's really important to you, if you want to do, and you're not getting the support or the feedback you think from other people, don't take it personally. I would take it personally if someone didn't believe in Arbonne as much as I did. I'd be like, what? Or, oh, you're working out all the time. Just whatever it is, whatever you're doing, Don't take it personally. If it's not someone else's, if it's not someone else's dream or someone else's, um, if it's not their thing, don't expect them to just be super supportive of you. And you got to be okay with that. Don't take it personally.
Right. I like that, of being able to say, well, this is my jam. It's not yours, but it's what I like it. And this makes me happy. It may not make you happy, but everybody's different for a reason.
Right. Right. So, yeah.
Well, speaking of, running your own business and teaching for Fit for Mom, like we discussed what that kind of has done to help raise your children or parent your children. But what about yourself? Like what has being an entrepreneur and teaching and being a mom and all of this, what has this done for your own personal spirit?
I mean, it has really helped. Um, I mean, I feel like I just really got in that funk. And now, I mean, I've always had different circles and tribes, but it seems like when you have a child, that group can change very, very quickly. And so when you add 2, 3, 4 kids, I don't know. I just wasn't feeling the love. And I mean, I only just Fit for Mom. Well, I guess it's already like June, so it's been a year and a half. We started instructing in November, which is coming up. And it has really, I mean, I kind of just feel like, oh, this is my thing right now. Like I am really in a good groove. I mean, I've been working out, moving my body, exercising, and I think that's great for my kids to see. And it's just, I'll admit I was using exercise as like those are the consequences if you're eating
Punishment.
food. That's the punishment there. Like you're gonna have to work out. So, and instead of it being that, I mean, I'm hoping that I'm always trying my best. The mamas, we're trying our best. So it's kept me accountable as well. I love all the different personalities in Fit for Mom. One girl, you probably know who she is. Can I call her out?
Sure, do it.
Lydia. Oh my gosh. I mean, if I start having any kind of body negativity or something like that, I mean, she is so quick to just be like, girl, you stop that,
Mm-hmm.
But that wouldn't do well. Like if my husband said that to me, it wouldn't, I'd be like,
Doesn't resonate the same, right?
exactly. So, you have different people in your lives, and Fit for Mom has just been so well rounded. And yeah, it's really, and just having my own business has really helped me. Like being a mom is awesome, but having like my own business where I'm bringing in an income and it's empowering for me, and I'm empowering other people, and I love when I get feedback from people. I don't eat healthy all the time, but one example that I just loved was a girl who followed me on Instagram. She makes earrings, and she lives in Michigan. She sent me a random message, and she's like, I was on my way to Costco, and I was going to, she's only been eating these like protein bars, like that's all, like she just didn't feel like eating anything else. And then she's like, okay, I'm turning around. She went home and she's like, I see that you just put out a plate of fresh vegetables for your family, and then they just snack on that. And it's like, that's what there is to eat. So she said she went home and she just pulled everything fresh out of her refrigerator and put it out, and she cut it up. And she was like, okay, I'm just going to eat this. And so she said that I inspired her to do that. And I was like, that is what I want to do. I love that. So it's inspiring people to make healthier choices for themselves. That's going to have that trickle down effect to the people around you, including your children.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great way to take us into our last question that we do. This is, you can offer one piece of advice or one daily habit for all women. What would your advice be?
Oh, I wanted it to be like drink water or eat something fresh before you eat something not fresh.
Mhm.
Um, those are great, healthy habits, but I really think your mind is like the number one thing is, and I struggle with this, but it's one thing is, where they say, let that stuff go. Like, if something is bothering you, um, especially in these times, things have been bothering me. I think that that's almost more destructive than eating sugar. Okay, I'm not a licensed nutritionist or dietitian or anything, but I feel, at least for me, all of my injuries, all of my pain is from anxiety, things that I hold inside, emotions that I hold inside. Which, if you're holding all of those emotions inside, then your body can't process sugars
Mhm.
as much. Sugar is my downfall, if you couldn't tell. So I would say, if something is really bothering you, you're getting really down, take a deep breath. Tomorrow's another day. Think about what was triggering you. I've had to put down my phone several times and just be like, nope, nope, just keep it in there, keep it in the bedroom. I can't. Oh, I want to Oh, I want to see what someone's. Nope, just leave it. So, what is it like after 30? Don't carry the weight of other people's problems or whatever it is, those inspirational quotes. Seriously, I think that's one thing I've really learned over the last couple years.
Leave it be. Let it go.
Let it go.
We have a duet now. No, that don't. I'm not singing. But I think that's great advice. So just a lot of times we harbor on things and pick at it and knit at, we let it drive us crazy and we turn to other vices because it is so pent up and emotional and let it go, let it be. Just let it go. I like it. And I think that's more valuable than drink water. Drink your water and let it go.
Very good. I do have another tip if we have time.
Yes, what is it?
And this is actually something from Fit for Mom's Body Back transformation program. Is to drink, to make drinking water a habit. Drink water when you wake up, even if it's heated up and poured over coffee beans, right? No, I'm kidding. But drink pure water, room temp is best. But then another thing I like to do is I drink water before any other drink. So this is my Fizz Collagen Mind Health. This is the Arbonne Energy. The collagen is great for your skin and your hair. Before I even have one of these drinks, if I'm going to have a glass of wine or if you are going to drink some orange juice or lemonade or any other drink, if you drink sodas, we know some people who do. Even if it's like the sugar, like cane sugar, so healthy sugar, any other drink, coffee, tea, drink a full glass of water before you drink that thing. So you're ended up drinking a lot of water. If you are like, oh, I want another cup of coffee, guess what? You got to drink this 16 ounces of water before you get that coffee. So that really helped me. And then a rule we have in our family with our children, especially, is eat fresh first. If you want a snack, our kids love. My one daughter loves the rice mochi, and it's a dried. We eat some dried snacks, sure. If they want that, they have to eat fresh first. So fruits, vegetables, whatever it is, it has to be something fresh first before something else. And that's a great habit, I think, for adults too, is if you're going to have a cooked meal, try to eat your salad first or have a crudité platter out and eat some fresh vegetables pre-dinner time. I just think it really helps you be mindful of that.
I love that. I will never forget one of your children showing up for class and eating a tomato as if it was an apple. And I was just like mind blown.
those are whole foods. I mean, they get the whole cucumber, they get the whole carrot, they get the whole pepper.
Yeah.
My one daughter, she got an entire head, I guess, of celery, and she cut off the bottom, and she just, or no, she didn't even, she cut off the top part, and then she just like peeled it and ate the whole stalk. And I was like, what? No, I don't have celery for the next day or two. Like, but anyway, it's fine. It's fresh, right? So
I love it. Well, and I hope that you guys have gotten a chance to get to know Jessica a little bit more. Her business is called Healthy Living from the Inside Out. Jessica, how can they find you on Instagram?
Instagram, that is the name, Healthy Living from the Inside Out. Not healthy living inside and out, not healthy inside out living, whatever. Healthy living from the inside out. And if you can't find me, I'll find you.
If you haven't checked her out, though, definitely go follow her on Instagram. One, she shares amazing content. Her stories have really amazing recipe ideas, too. Dinner ideas, recipe ideas. As you said, you're inspiring people across the nation to just take care of themselves in a different way that they might not be fully focused on, like eating more fresh food, drinking more water, being legitimately healthy living from all aspects of you, what goes in your body as well as on your body. And if you have any questions about Arbonne, you definitely can reach out to Jessica. She's got some great information. I like to call it crack because that's what I feel like. I have to go to my crack dealer.
You're like, I need some product.
It's so fun. It's so good. So reach out if you've got any questions. You're on Facebook as well, Jessica. What is your?
It's just, I just have my Jessica Meinch, but it is a great way to connect with me. I don't share a ton on there, mostly memories or family stuff. That is linked to my private Instagram account, which is, I don't really post on that as much because healthy living from the inside out was just going to be about healthy living. But I'm like, that's basically our whole lives. And you're not going to see always like bright, cheery content. I share emotional things. I shared when I'm down or struggling. But then there's, the food, the healthy makeup.
The hikes you go on.
Being active, I know. Nature has been so amazing during this time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm always learning too. So I'd love to connect with people. I actually am starting to do virtual, like Facebook.
Oh, cool.
Little like events where just sharing a little bit about Arbonne, and it's just like a little place like people can come and just be like, oh, what do you like, ask questions and see what Arbonne is offering. Because basically, I mean, there's everything head to toe, inside and out. Mm-hmm. For you, women, men, babies, mature, everything. So, and another thing I didn't even like mention with healthy living is earth friendly and eco friendliness. I mean, that is another huge part of my life because I think it's part of healthy living is reducing our waste. Keeping this planet healthy as well, because that's I mean, this is our home, so these are our homes, our bodies, and the earth we live in. So making it a beautiful, healthy place is something I'm passionate about. So
your Miss America speech, I love it. Well, thank you again for joining us, Jessica. That Jessica and this Jessica, right? Thank you guys for paying attention and watching, whether watching on Facebook Live or Instagram, IGTV, or if you're on our blog or YouTube or wherever you have found this interview. Thank you guys for joining us for this Lunch and Learn Ask the Expert with Jessica Meinch. Find her on Instagram and Facebook in the ways that she told you, or come join her for a free class Friday mornings at 9:30 with Total Body Conditioning, 45-minute class for you to focus on you, mama. And that your class is always free with us. So first class for free, reach out to her or me. We'll get you set up. And we hope to see you guys in classes and, of course, on the socials. And we'll see you next Friday for another Lunch and Learn. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much, Jess.
Thank you.